I used to doubt setting big goals and making detailed plans because predicting the future is tricky and it's crucial to adapt as you see what works. But with the 12-week year, you get a system that lets you concentrate on your main goals and plans while leaving space to make changes. Here's how Moran and Lennington explain it in their book. The farther you plan into the future, the less predictability you have. With long-term plans, assumptions are stacked upon earlier assumptions, which are stacked upon even earlier assumptions. The reality is that it is very difficult, if not impossible, to determine what your daily actions should be 11 or 12 months into the future. I'd like to ask a question. Would you like to achieve your one-year goals in just 3 months? If your answer is yes, then stay tuned. Here are 7 key takeaways from a book titled 12-Week Year. Get more done in 12 weeks than others do in 12 months. Authored by Brian Moran and Michael Lennington. So, without further ado, let's get started. The 8 elements of high performance. Moran and Lennington talk about 8 important things for doing really well in anything. Vision. Having a clear picture of what you want in the future is important. Planning. Making a good plan helps you know what important things to focus on to reach your goals. Process control. Using tools and events to make sure your daily actions match what's important in your plan. Measurement. Knowing what's going well and what needs work helps you make smart decisions. Time use. Using your time on purpose is really important. Accountability. Taking responsibility for your actions, no matter what, is a good trait. Commitment. Keeping promises to others builds strong relationships, and keeping promises to yourself builds character, self-esteem, and success. Greatness in the moment. Success isn't just about reaching big goals. It's also about showing greatness in everyday moments. I really liked the idea of commitment being a good quality and how having a clear vision helps you stay focused and motivated on the most important things. Create a compelling vision. Living your life to its fullest means valuing important things more than your comfort, says Moran and Lennington. Your vision will inspire you to push through challenges while working towards meaningful goals. To stay focused, you need a strong reason. That's your vision. The authors suggest writing 2 visions, aspirational and 3-year. The aspirational one is about how you want to live and what you want to achieve, like financial independence or starting a family. The 3-year vision is about the key things you want to achieve in the next 3 years, such as growing a business or getting a promotion. Moran and Lennington recommend repeating your vision regularly to stay motivated. Print it out and review it daily, during weekly planning, and whenever you need motivation. Set 12-week goals. Long-term plans can be challenging because things change. After making a long-term plan, you might realize it's not the best or that new opportunities have come up. 12-week goals are different. They aren't based on lots of assumptions or predicting an uncertain future like 10-year plans. They also help you figure out what to do each day. Examples of 12-week goals include growing an email list, reaching a weightlifting goal, or boosting your business revenue. When setting goals, ask yourself, how will my life be better if I achieve these goals? This keeps you motivated during tough times. After 12 weeks, see how things have changed and set new goals based on new opportunities. Break your goals into action plans. Your 12-week goals connect your big vision to what you actually do each day. Your action plans help you decide what's most important for you to work on every day and week. Moran and Lennington say, Find and do the few important actions needed to reach your goal. What you do today shapes your future. If you want to know what will happen later, look at what you do now. Weekly and daily plans also help you figure out what you shouldn't spend time on. There will always be many things to do, but you can't do everything. Write down the important actions for your goals. Give them deadlines. Then ask yourself, what actions might be hard? And how will I overcome the hard parts? Having a plan makes it easier to deal with problems. Schedule regular reviews. Life can be distracting with meetings, news, emails, and social media. Planning and reviewing can help you stay focused on what really matters. Spend the first 15 or 20 minutes each week looking at what you've done and planning what's coming up. Your weekly review can include checking how much you've done toward your 12-week goals, looking at how well you're doing, setting goals for the next week, and remembering your big vision. The 4 keys to successful commitments. Moran and Lennington talk about 4 things that help you keep the promises you make to yourself. Number 1, strong desire. Having a big vision and a good reason makes it easier. Number 2, keystone actions. Make it easy to start. Remove the barrier of thinking too much about what to do. Number 3, count the costs. Think about what it will take before you promise to do something. Decide if you're okay with what it will cost. Number 4, act on commitments, not feelings. Promise yourself and be okay with the uncomfortable parts. Making and keeping promises to yourself builds self-esteem. I like the idea that sticking to the promises you make to yourself helps you feel good about yourself, and that knowing what might be hard helps you push through when things get tough. Make time for important work. Once you have your big vision, 12-week goals, and a plan for what to do, it becomes clear which actions will help you get good results. Even more importantly, you can see which actions won't really help you reach your goals. Here are some examples of actions that might be really helpful depending on what you're doing. Writing, making sales calls, hiring people, talking to customers, or testing new products. Planning, like setting your 12-week goals, can be an important part of your strategy. Doing things is easier than deciding which things are the best to do. Figure out when you work best. For me, it's in the morning, and use that time for important stuff. No meetings, calls, emails, or social media during that time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you ever find yourself wrapped up in your blankets, thinking about life, while others are already starting their day, if you want to create a successful morning routine, take a look at our video, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Before you go, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and drop your thoughts in the comments. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.